Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Today is 26th June. Up to 2nd July, there will be 6 days in total. Hujjaj of Baytullah are going to perform their rituals in Manasikul Hajj. 8th of Zilhijjah is Yawm al-Tarwiyah, 9th of Zilhijjah is Yawm Wuquf Arafah, 10th of Zilhijjah Yawm al-Nahr, 11th of Zilhijjah Yawm al-Qarr, 12th of Zilhijjah Yawm al-Nafar al-Awwal, and 13th of Zilhijjah is Yawm al-Nafar al-Thani. Today, Hujjaj of Baytullah are going to embark their first day of journey, and they would put on ihram and they would move to the Mina. In Mina, they are going to spend one night, starting from Zohar prayer, Asr, Maghrib, Isha, and next day Fajr. Total 5 prayers are going to be done in Mina according to Sunnah. And then next day after Fajr sunrise, Hujjaj will begin their second day journey and they would reach to plain of Arafah. Prophet ﷺ in his last and farewell Hajj, he was in plain of Arafah on the day of Jum'ah, and his tent was set in the place where right now Masjidun Namira is, and that's where an appointed Imam is going to deliver a khutbah, and Imam would combine 2 prayers with 1 azan and 2 iqama, Zohar and Asr. After the prayer, khutbah will be delivered, and then after the khutbah, people would move to Jabalur Rahma, and that's where they do wuquf. Obviously, all thousands of people cannot be at one place, Jabalur Rahma. Therefore, people would try their level best to be there or nearby Jabalur Rahma to emulate Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Yet, plain of Arafah, wherever Haji would remain, that is sufficient for the wuquf of Arafah. This wuquf would be continued till sunset. Right after sunset, Haji will move to the next day, and that is the Mabit of Muzdalifah. They would not pray at the sunset Maghrib prayer, they would delay Maghrib prayer. First they would reach to Muzdalifah, and that's where the first thing with 1 azan, 2 iqama, Maghrib and Isha will be done. Then resting and sleeping into that particular plain of Muzdalifah, wherever you find your spot, pray Fajr, and until sunrise engage in dua. Right after the sunrise, picking up the pebbles, Haji would move to Jamarat, and the first action on the 10th of Zilhijjah, Haji would begin with pelting shaitan. And the second amal after pelting shaitan is to slaughter an animal. After the confirmation of slaughtering animal is done, Haji has to do the third amal, and that is halaq or qasr. And right after this third action, they will come out of their ihram. And then Haji would move to Ka'batul Musharrafah. That's where they would do Tawaful Ifada or Tawaful Ziyara along with Sa'i, and they would return back to Mina again into their tent. And by the time they would return back to their tent, it will be a Maghrib time. Right after Maghrib, 11th of Zilhijjah would begin, and that is Yawmul Qarr. It is Sunnah to stay in Mina. They would remain into their tent in Mina. 11th of Zilhijjah, during the day, they would go after Zawalul Shams for second day of pelting shaitan. After pelting shaitan, they would come back again to their tent in Mina. Then again, 12th Zilhijjah, After Zawal Shams, they will go for pelting shaitan. And after pelting shaitan on 12th of Zilhijjah, it is an option for Haji if they would like to go back to Mina or they would like to go back to their hotel or accommodation. It is mentioned in the Quran as well, فَمَنْ تَعَجَّلَ فِي يَوْمَيْنِ فَلَا إِثْمَ عَلَيْهِ وَمَنْ تَأَخَّرَ فَلَا إِثْمَ عَلَيْهِ لِمَنِ اتَّقَى. Yet, it is the sunnah of Prophet ﷺ to go back again to Mina and spend night over there, and on 13th of Zilhijjah, which is the last day of the Hajj activity, after Zawal Shams, Haji would go and the final pelting of shaitan would take place, and that's how Haji will be completely free from all of the Arkanul Hajj. May Allah Azza wa Jal make their Hajj Hajjan Mabrur and make their Sa'i Sa'yan Mashkur, and Allah Azza wa Jal include us all into the du'as of all millions of Hujjaj doing their Hajj in the Holy Land. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.